My name is Alex. I graduated with a Masters of Public Policy in 2016 and I did the dual degree with LSE. I am working with the Council for Sustainable Development, which is an advisory body of the German government, looking into all things of sustainability and sustainable development. Previously I've worked in climate change for a think tank on climate and energy and in consulting in international development. I wanted to have kind of a broad toolbox and skill set. I was also not 100% sure where I want to specialize, so I had interest in different policy fields, and so I thought it's a really good option for me to get like a very broad understanding of public policy and then kind of in the second year dive into specific policy areas. For me was climate change, for example. The MPP really delivered this. It really helped me. I'm coming from a background of political science to get a bit more of a background in econ, for example, and a bit of in management. And I think it was really important also looking back now at kind of the last years of my career to not only have this background in political science, but also understand numbers, for example, and understand statistics. My studies at Hertie impacted my career quite heavily because actually I got my first job because of my master thesis. I did a thesis on the funding of multilateral organizations in the UN, and my first job wasn't exactly this, so it really kind of helped me enter the job market. One of my fondest memories was actually writing the master thesis. It was just a very intense time period with conducting interviews, doing all of the research, still having classes. It was just an intense time, but at the same time there was kind of the social side of Hertie with all the community. You're meeting a lot of people. And actually I even met my current partner during this time at Hertie. Takeaway from Hertie for me is that it really matters to look into a policy problem in a way from different perspectives. So I think what Hertie is really strong at is having like this broad set of students coming from different backgrounds and kind of discussing a problem from different perspectives and then coming up with a joint solution. I feel like is always upgrading kind of the quality of what you're getting. Climate economics and policy with Christian Flaxland, because it really helped shape my future career. I mean, I had a strong interest in climate, but this really helped me kind of decide later on to move into the think tank space and go into climate policy and kind of really identify, okay, this is the part I really want to specialize in, and this is how I kind of want to move forward. Leave the bubble from time to time, so it's very convenient to stay in Mitte, to be in the policy bubble all the time, but I think there's also a completely different Berlin, and for example joining a sports club somewhere outside, joining an arts club for example is really rewarding for getting to know the people and the city and the culture and the history a bit more. Apply to Hertie. I think if you have an interest in public policy, if you want to have kind of a broad toolbox of what you want to do in the future, if you're sure you want to go into public policy, I think this is really a good place to study.